Week number two. Week number two. Start Bench Morning Show. The season's flying already, especially when we're having fun and cooking.
Let him cook.
All right, we're cooking, ladies and gentlemen. We are absolutely cooking here on the channel. We got two pieces of big news before we get up to all the morning show start bench advice for week number two. CMC out at least 6 weeks according to a new report. Puka Nacua out 5 to 7 weeks according to a new report. Walker inactive. Ferguson inactive. Josh Downs inactive. Let's see here. Jaden Reed is active. Josh Palmer is active. Joey Bosa active. We're going to go through all this and more. Christian McCaffrey, Puka Nacua, A.J. Brown, legitimate chance to miss week number 2 on Monday night. So we got to get in here and talk about, do you pick up Dotson now? Do you have another alternative? The Fantasy Football Morning Show begins right now. File on in.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Smitty is also live whenever news breaks.
From the FantasyFootballShow.com news desk, here is your breaking news.
Here we are walking into week number 2, morning show time. Real quickly on these two major topics. We'll probably do another show completely on this later. But Christian McCaffrey is now out. What looks like could be 6 weeks or potentially more. The thinking is that he could come back in week 8, right? But then I believe it's week 9 that the team has a bye week. And so there's essentially another window of opportunity to get him even more healthy. A lot depends on what's going on with Mason, too, and what's going on with Garendo. Oh, did you say Garendo, Smitty? Did you say, what you were talking about Garendo? Why are you talking about Garendo? Practice. Not a game, practice, Smitty. Look, I understand that it's uncomfortable to look ahead of the curve. That's why your boy Smitty climbs on the ground, looks ahead of the curve by himself, gets hit and punched left and right. Oh, you're stupid, Smitty. What are you talking about? We're telling people to get Garendo because it's a lonely place being ahead of the curve. Sometimes you get it wrong. Sometimes you get it right. For every Jalen right, we end up having a miss on. We're hitting 5, 6, 7 Jordan Masons, Cooper Kupps. Like, get over yourself if we don't have everything firing on all cylinders right away. Keep Wright in the back burner. Keep Chase Brown on the side burner. Don't start freaking out and overreacting on week 1. And that goes for Marvin Harrison Jr. doubters out there, because he's going to absolutely tear it up and improve all of you weird last second Donnie doubters wrong. People that think that everybody overlooked he's not fast, or they overlooked that he doesn't know how to separate, or some BS like that. Get ready, buckle up, buttercups. Go trade for your MHJ shares because they're about to split. Okay, so file on in. Real quick, the news before I get to the super chats. Again, Christian McCaffrey out what looks like 6 weeks or more. This is not a surprise. We talked about this a long time ago, and now everybody's catching up. And Mason is going to the moon. Have you seen the new Mason drop? I don't think so. Let me show you. This is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, no going back now. You sure you want to do this, Kyle? Yeah, we have to. Let's go. Start the procedure. Masonites assemble.
Masonites assemble. Masonites assemble. Masonites assemble. Mason, please report to the principal's office. You are going to explode today. This is going to be an amazing day. Amazing day. I can feel it already. Again, notables right here on screen. We've got a couple other pieces of news here. Okay, so Adunze, optimism. Adunze will likely be playing in this game. So we have that. Tua Tagovailoa has no plans to retire. So pull all your Tyreek Hill garbage trade offers that you have out there where you're getting taken to the cleaners. No one's saying don't explore St. Brown's straight up move if you wanted to. No one's saying don't get Rashee Rice and Pacheco for Tyreek Hill. No one's saying that this couldn't take 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Who knows? Maybe he returns after 1 or 2 weeks, but he still could be out 4 or 5 weeks even with this news. But it is good for HN. It's good for Waddle. It's good for Hill. We just don't know how good. We'll find out more. Again, Ferguson is out this week. Justin Fields could start longer than week 2 depending on how he does. That's obvious. We predicted Fields to start week 1 the moment he landed on the roster, and we had a bunch of doubting Donnies coming and go, we can't leave Russell Wilson in pole position, Smitty. Now he's not in pole position. He's changing the tires for Fields at the pit stop, and it's absolutely glorious. A.J. Brown, again, real threat and concern he doesn't play. So we have to make some assumptions today and get some guys in the lineup that you may not want to play, but you got to play. $20 hauler from James coming in strong to kick off the show. James, appreciate you. And then we got Kevin with a $20 hauler. You guys are going to get immediate attention, and then I'm going to jump into these other super chats in order in which they're received. So appreciate every single one of you guys. Absolute monsters that you are in here on a Sunday morning. And we're going to do this probably about an hour and 15 minutes, maybe an hour and a half, depending on how we feel, every single morning. So buckle up, Buttercups. Get ready for the 2024 week number 2 affair. Here we go. Kevin just traded Samuel and Stevenson for Gibbs. Samuel and Stevenson for Gibbs. That could go either way. I do like Gibbs a lot, bro. You got depth to do it. It makes sense, right? Let me look at your wide receivers. You got a really good wide receiver room. This is a move that on paper maybe isn't like the biggest home run compared to other moves, but like for you, this makes a lot of sense, and I'm fine with it. I don't think you made a bad move. League wants to veto it. To be honest with you, Kevin, I think vetoes are weak. And I think that you play in a league with vetoes, you got to play by those veto rules, and I hate it. I think it's ridiculous. I think people that want to veto and hold your hand, it's a weird league. It's weird to me. And so I don't like it. But I think that I don't even know which side they want to veto. You tell your league this. You send your league this 7 minutes and 59 seconds into the video, bro. You tell them, I don't even know which side they're vetoing. Okay? I don't. I imagine they don't want you trading Stevenson and Debo, but Stevenson and Debo, before week 1 kicked off, people would have vetoed the Jahmyr Gibbs side. So 1 week of play and Stevenson's back in and something we told you Stevenson would probably do. Stevenson is such a steal. Bounce back, revenge tour, baby. Okay, so Steve, yeah, I don't know what your league's thinking. Your league doesn't know what it's doing, to be honest with you. Okay, sorry, Smitty, not a start bench question. Which trade should I accept? My Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Goff, have Mahomes, Amon-Ra, Goff for Chase, Singletary, love that one, or Eckler. So I guess I don't care on the running back. My HN, Godwin for Cup, Monty, or Jacobs. So HN, I'm not trading HN. And like Cup, bro, but that other trade is where it's at. Go get Justin Field, or go get Jamar Chase. I think I'd do that one, James. That was a pretty good trade. Okay, let's get to these super chats in order in which they were received. Thomas coming in strong. Thomas says D. Adams or Shaheed. Shaheed could do it, but I'm not going to lose sleep over having Shaheed on my bench blowing up, but I will lose sleep having Devontae Adams on my bench blowing up. So start Devontae Adams. Start 2 running backs, no flex. Sit Kyron? No. No, bro. No, bro. This question's going to kill me. Sit Kyron, Brees, or Mason this week. Bro, come on. Like, why? You got to make a trade. You should have made a trade already. You're not going to get me to say out of my mouth, you should bench one of those 3. But I will tell you this. This is the only thing I can tell you. because I'm not going on record telling you to bench one of those 3 running backs. You think I'm out of my mind? I'm not getting in that boat with you. I will tell you, I'm not sitting Kyron, and I'm not sitting Brees. Okay, but Mason should be starting anyway, Town. I don't know what the hell you're going to do. Or Tolman, you need to tow yourself over to the trade table and figure out a trade before kickoff and get yourself a wide receiver, a quarterback upgrade, Tolman. Tolman doing Tolman things over there. Thank you for the super chat, though. Lineup is Kyler, Bijan, Achane, London. Would you trade Mason in London for Hill and Hill CD or Amon-Ra? Just keep Mason. What? Or just keep Mason? Okay. So would you trade Mason in London for Hill or CD? I would probably take CD Lamb. Not Amon-Ra. I'd rather have Mason in London over Amon-Ra. I'd rather have, Tyreek Hill in the current situation. I'd rather have Mason in London. But CD, I could get behind that. But at the same time, I'm fine with Mason. Mason's playing 6 to 8 weeks like this. And even when Christian McCaffrey comes back, there is no telling if he'll be even remotely close to the same player. He may never return to form ever again. Do people understand that? He could. He could be good for here and there, but this Achilles tendonitis is not temporary. It's chronic, which means forever. And he's probably never returning to form again. There'll be games, you have Niner fans think, oh, he'll be fine next year. He'll be back 100% after they're doing the right thing. That's what you hear Niner fans say, and I appreciate my Niner fans. I'm not trying to belittle the situation. You've got Mason, so you're fine. But when Niner fans come in and say things like, they're doing the right thing, shutting him down so he's 100% he's not going to be 100%. He's done being that guy. He's done being that guy. I hate to inform you, pal. He's not that guy, pal. Not anymore. He was standing ovation for what he did. We love CMC. We always love CMC. CMC was a monster, but that CMC's gone. So, you got an opportunity with London and Mason to have a real thing. I'd probably say, you know what? Everything's going your way with Mason. Why not keep it rolling? Just make sure you got Garendo is probably where I would go with that. I think, bro. That's probably what I would do. I don't know. CeeDee Lamb's nice, though. If you're going to do it, CeeDee Lamb, that's it. Bench is Ridley, Corum, Chase Brown, AD Mitchell, Shakir, AJB in my flex. Should I sub him out or drop one for Dotson? That's a tough one, bro. AD Mitchell's pretty nice. He's pretty nice. Jalil's okay. I know he's got an opportunity. Estime's on IR, so there's less room. Do less committee, a little bit less committee. I don't know, bro. I'd probably say you don't know what Dotson's going to do. I like Dotson a lot, but Dotson gives you the flexibility at least. And I love AD Mitchell. Like, you're going to be kicking yourself if AD Mitchell has 100 yards and a touchdown. It's so tough. I would probably give myself an AJ Brown shot though. But man, I'm telling you right now, just so you know, you're gonna be kicking yourself if Mitchell goes nuts. I love Mitchell. I love AD Mitchell. He had 100 yards and 2 touchdowns last week that didn't happen. They were this close to happening on all accounts. I would probably say drop Jalil or Shakir. I know Shakir can pop off here and there. If you want the running back, keep Jalil and pick up Dotson and wait on Monday night. That's probably the smartest move. It's not the safest move. You're giving yourself that AJ Brown shot. You'd be probably more mad if AJ Brown played and you didn't get to play him. So I guess I'd do that. Dotson, if AJB is out, skip the madness and start Brian Thomas Jr. over both. I'd probably start BT, I guess. He's very good. I think I'd probably start BT. The problem is, bro, like I just said, you're going to kick yourself either way if it goes the other way, and I can't predict if AJB plays. So BT's better than Dotson by a lot, so it's tough to say. I'd probably say BT's good for 10 points. That's pretty good. Brandon Cooks, big game alert. Okay, thank you, TM42. We'll keep an eye out for it. Crusader, the $5 holler. Achan, I have Achan, of course you do. And Gibbs, of course you do. At running back, need to choose a flex between Stevenson, Montgomery, or Ford. Stevenson's earned the job this week, man. I think you got to throw him out there. But I think you got very good options, and I don't blame you for considering them all. Dell or Shaheed. I'm not sitting Tank Dell. You look at your return yard stuff. I mean, how did they score? How did Shaheed score compared to the top 10 the top 5 wide receivers. Look at like 7 weeks back. Make that determination with your scoring. But Dell is very hard to sit for me. But I think your league scoring, you need to look historically at Shaheed and see where every week what's he doing on average and make that call. I would say Dell without the return yards, but that could change it for me for sure. MHJ or Tank Dell today. I'm going to go Masonites Unite. Thank you, Hernandez. I'm probably going to say, look, MHJ is going to blow up. He's going to blow up. I go Tank Dell, though, because I'm not sitting Tank Dell. I sense my spidey senses tell me about 80 and a touch. But I love MHJ. I try and get both of them in my lineup. 10-team full PPR from my man's Tater. Let's see here. Tough decisions, need help. Start 2 wide receivers and 2 running backs. AJB, but like you got to have Dotson, to do that. But AJB and Worthy, and then your running backs are Masonite and Connor. And I guess you could sit AJB, go Neighbors and Worthy, Mason and Connor and Kamara. That's probably your safest 5 guys to roll with. Matt, $10 hauler. Appreciate you. Smitty, who do you drop for Garendo? Probably, you might be somebody that just waits a week, bro. Garendo's good for some people to pick up. He's not for everybody to pick up. I say that with caution because I don't want you guys to not pick him up. I just think that it's really hard to cut some of these guys like Chase Brown already. I guess Garendo because he's the backup to your starter and CMC's out 6 to 8 weeks. And some are going to say, Garendo's not the guy yet. Well, we will just wait and see. We'll just wait and see what happens. I mean, he's not the guy that's the backup now, whether it's Taylor or whoever, isn't necessarily going to be the backup when the time comes. Like Garendo's going to get versed and better and all that. I would say, maybe Corum. If you don't have Kyron, I could drop Corum for Garendo. But whichever way you turn, there's no good answer here, Matt, because it's a race to who gets hurt first, and then that player is the guy you're going to be like, damn it, why did... But you can't predict those things. Third flex, PPR, tight end premium, Ford, Lazard, or Parkinson. I'm going Ford, baby. Put Ford in. Don't look back. Ford says, let me take it from here. Hold my beer. Full PPR, start MHJ or JMO playing a beat-up Bucks defense. Full PPR start. MHJ or JM, let's see, go MHJ. JMO's banged up, but I think he's playing, but I think I go MHJ, but that's me. MHJ is going to bounce back this week. I feel it. I can't wait to come in and celebrate it. Smitty, are we going Jerome Ford or Charbonnet? I'm going to go Ford. He's safer. I like Charbonnet this week. I really do. But I'm going Ford. Ford proved it. He's steady. Charbonnet or Brian Robinson Jr. I lean Brian Robinson Jr. I think they're going to run him quite a bit in this game, especially if they get up. 0.5, would you flex Judy or Jackson, Smith, and Jigba? I would go Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. I forget Judy's in the league. I only know he's in the league because he scored a touchdown last week. And for that, I commend him, but I don't start him. Wildcat and Tab coming in with 2 $20 haulers, getting immediate attention. I want to get TJ's 2 quick ones out of the way. Tank and MHJ. I'm gonna go Tank. I love these short ones, TJ. It's making me make you skip the line just because I see these 2 short ones come in. Play Tank or risk waiting for AJ Brown. I'd rather play Tank. Tank's a really good play, bro. That's not something I'm worried about. Wildcat with a $20 hauler. Last place, need a dub, Smitty. Last place. It's 1 week's been played. You're tied for last place with 6 other teams. Kyler, Rice, Dell, Bijan. What are we doing here? Any lineup changes? Kyler, Rice, Dell, Bijan, Kyron, Kincaid, Mason. No, I don't think so, bro. You got it all right. This is really good. I could consider MHJ. Sure. But no, you got it all right. You're ready to go. Go get him, Tiger. Wildcats. I'm sorry, Cat. Go get him, Cat. Wildcats. Go do it live. Yo, Smitty, I have Tank and Tyreek starting. Should I have started Amari or McConkey, Reed, or Worthy in my flex? I go Worthy. I don't hesitate. Worthy's out there. Do it live. Also, traded Walker and Ambers for Reed and Brian Robinson Jr. You mean Neighbors? Who the hell's Ambers, bro? I think you mean Neighbors. Traded Walker and Neighbors for Reed and Brian Robinson. That could go either way. I don't want to necessarily say that's good or bad. It could go either way. Choose 3 to start. Pitts, likely, Dell, J-Mo, Devontae Smith. I go Smith, I go Dell, and I probably go J-Mo. And I do it live is what I do. Top Gun, appreciate you for dropping that one. Choose 3. Yeah. Also, do I try and trade Zach Moss for Coleman? No, I'd rather have Zach Moss. Zach Moss is pretty decent right now. I still think Chase Brown's going to potentially get in there, but right now Zach Moss is getting the work, so I'm going to say that. But I do like Coleman. Coleman could get dropped, and then you pick him up. Start, sit questions, Ford, Charbonnet, or Ramondre at the flex. I'm going to go Ramondre. He's earned it. Ramondre or Jameson, different question. I'd probably go Ramondre. He's earned it, although if this is 2 different leagues, you might want to consider hedging and going Jameson here. That way you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. AD or Jacoby, AD Mitchell for sure. Jaden Reed or keep Reed in because AD. I'd probably say Reed over AD, but I do like AD. AD's gonna have a good day, but I would go Reed. Reed's still a good play. Reed still has design runs. Reed's still a fantastic play, and he's active. I guess I'm screwed with Puka being out 5 to 7 weeks. There's no way I'm going to get a trade now, shaking my head. Well, I'm going to do a video on this, unfortunately for you, Ruckout, that buying Puka Nacua is going to be one of my favorite things to do because people will have this attitude. Unfortunately, Ruckout is the example here where they're just going to be like, I can't even get rid of him. And they're going to really get rid of him for nothing. So I will be telling you to acquire him. As far as owning him, man. One of the more, I said this in the offseason, one of the more likely injury-prone players at the position. And it's unfortunate because he just puts himself in a vulnerable spot. He plays too aggressive. Got offered Worthy for my Mason, yay or nay? What do I look like, James? I'm not trading Mason for, and I love Worthy, but I'm not trading Mason for Worthy. You need Worthy and Pacheco. Like, James, you're missing a better player in the deal getting a Pacheco. Like, I wouldn't even do this for Walker and Worthy. Mason has top 15 overall value, James. Respect what you have on your plate, bro. You know, there are people that don't have situations like you have, and you're just treating them like nothing. Start Dell or Flowers. I'm going Dell, and I'm doing it live. MH share Neighbors, very even. Flip a coin close. I mean, to be honest with you, it really is. I guess Neighbors is a little safer, but I'm going to probably go MHJ because I'm a wild man. Ferguson or Schultz, Gesicki or Shoemaker. Ferguson out, Schultz or Gesicki. I'd probably go Schultz. No, go Gesicki, I guess. Those aren't good options, man. You see if Taysom Hill's out there because he got cut in a crazy amount of leagues. Warren, Chris Brown, Chase Brown, Warren, or Moss. I'm going to go Moss, baby. Look, it is what it is right now. I'm still a big Chase Brown believer, but that Moss opportunity is better right now. Just right now. Edwards or Gus Edwards or Justice Hill. I'm going to go Gus Edwards and plug my nose, you know, as I swallow that pill. But I'm going to go JSN over Judy. But Gus could trip into the end zone twice today. So it's like, just put him in. Hill, Schultz, Ford, Mayfield for JJ, White, and Laporta. Tyreek Hill, Ford. I don't care about the rest unless it's super flex and still. So Tyreek Hill and Ford for JJ and Laporta. Yeah, JJ and Laporta, please. Check, please. And then I get out of there before they call the veto cops on you, bro. Do it live. Okay, we got, I need a Dell. I need a particular set of skills. Dell versus BT. Give me Dell, baby. Dell is the guy. Dell's the ticket. Dell's the ticket. Hey, Smitty, Kamara or Charbonnet for the flex. Give me Kamara. Kirkwood says BT or Reed. Give me BT this week because Reed's banged up and no quarterback. McConkey or Cooper. Amari Cooper, I go McConkey. Very close call. Pick 2, full PPR. Terry McLaurin, Drake London, or JMO. I'm going to go Drake London and probably JMO, but I really do like McLaurin this week for those that have him. AJB is out. Start Start Devontae Smith or Worthy. I'm gonna easily play Worthy, but if you've got AJB and Smith and you're awaiting that game, then you're going to want to wait for Devontae Smith. He's the much clearer, easier call at this situation, at this juncture, bro. So there's that. And unless this happened while I was live reading, AJ Brown downgraded to out. That just happened. Yeah, okay. So I need to put that up on screen. AJ Brown is officially out. So all those pieces of advice earlier about maybe taking the gamble on Dotson if you have like 80 Mitchell, I would go 80 Mitchell now that you got the news, which is rare that we get this gift, early on. This is a Monday night game, and we're just being fed this piece of information that AJ Brown is out. So, yeah, make sure you put an 80 Mitchell over Dotson. 80 Mitchell over Dotson. That's an easy call. Easy call. But Dotson's still a nice play for anybody that needs a wide receiver. I've got the Marsman League. I don't know if it's too late to pick him up. I might even pick him up in that league. Let me see if he got picked up already in the Marsman League. Let's see. I don't think so. Let me see. He's not like the best pickup ever. Maybe he did. He's available. Let's see if he's available. Wide receivers. Dotson. Oh, maybe he did. I guess I thought he might be available. I thought he was available in the Marsman League. Dotson. Nope, he's not. I was thinking about Salty Choppers got him. I was thinking about picking him up and putting him in. AJB out, so Devontae Smith or Worthy. I think I go Devontae Smith, but I love Worthy. I find a way to play him. Brownie with a $20 super chat gets immediate attention and jumps the entire line. That's how $20 haulers work. We live in a world where, corruption and $20 haulers rule the world. We also have Ricardo who says same thing. He says same. Put me up at the top, Smitty. I want to drop a $20 hauler for you. So there you go. You two gentlemen get immediate attention. Oscar says, Smitty, I need a few decisions. One, Burrow or Daniels. I go Daniels. Rashad White, Najee, or Sharps. I go probably Sharps. And pick one to sit, Parkinson or Schultz. I'd probably sit Schultz and Rashad White, Sharps, or Zach Moss. I'm going to go Zach Moss, but those are all very, very close calls, especially the Rashad White, Zach Moss. Thank you, Ricardo. $20 hauler here by Brownie. 12-man league, Goff, Jefferson, Olave, Achane, Gibbs, Kittle, Neighbors. Looking for advice on who to start in my flex. Bigsby, Thielen, Dobbs, Javonte, Williams, Myers, Garendo. I also have advice going forward. Okay. I'm going to go with Bigsby here. And as far as your team goes, I hate that you have Goff as your starting quarterback. That just makes me want to vomit. In a world where we have so much more opportunity to score points. So Jefferson, Olave, Achane, Gibbs, Kittle, Neighbors. It's good though. Like, what do I want you to do? Get rid of. There's got to be somebody with two quarterbacks though, where you could go to them and say, if Bigsby has a big day, Goff's not a bad play this week, so run him out there. He really isn't. So run him out there for this week, but do try and upgrade him. I don't know. I'd sacrifice Olave to get a Mahomes AR5, something like that. I would certainly give up Kittle if I could go rogue, pick up a nice, tight end grab. If anybody dropped anybody, there's opportunities in that. Those are what I'd probably be looking to upgrade this team without demolishing it and tearing it apart. Johnny with a super chat here. B-Rob or Drake London. I'm going to go Drake London, but B-Rob is a fine start. Start Stevenson, Ford, or Sharps. I'm going to go Stevenson. He's earned this. Start two at the flex. Kirk, Pickens, Shaheed. I'm gonna go Pickens. Pickens is the answer. He's the ticket. All right, here we go. Hold on, I gotta save this real quick. Okay, thank you, bro. Appreciate you dropping your super chat. This one here from NAP. Let's see here. Should I trade my James Cook, Drake London for Masonite and Lockett? Probably Probably not. That's a tough one. I want to say yes with Mason, but you have two good players. I'm not doing that. This one here, Moss, Cooper, or Cooks. I'm going to go with Zach Moss. But Cooper's a good play this week. Real good play. Ford, Pickens, or Brian Thomas Jr. I'm going to say probably Ford for safety. If it's like Pickens is hard to sit though. Ford safe, Pickens high risk, high reward. I love BT, but you could certainly start Pickens over BT until BT gets a little more level. Plus, this is a tough matchup for the Jags. So give me Pickens for upside, Ford for steady. You just got to choose based on your matchup and what you need. Mason or Charbonnet. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Mason by 100,000 miles. 3 different leagues. Thanks for the content. You bet. Appreciate you. Minding your own business, pal. That's his name, by the way. I'm not being mean to him. That's his name. I have Wicks and Christian Watson on the bench. Should I drop one for Grendo? I'll probably drop Wicks for right now until he gets Jordan Love back, who may be targeting week 5 on a comeback right now. Start Chase Brown or Aaron Jones. I'm going to go probably Aaron Jones this week. I don't like it, but it's the right move. Line up Burrow, Bijan, Kyron, London, Pittman, McBride, Godwin. Should I sub in McConkey or BT for Pittman? I would maybe do BT, not McConkey, but I like Pittman this week, bro. I wouldn't freak out over, I'm not as big of a Pittman believer as a lot of people, but I don't know, bro. Jay with a blank $9 hauler. Jay, appreciate you. You got to include the message in there, Jay. I'll try and find it later, but we're going through this in a way that's no way to see what message you may have left like after that, since there's me rolling through these in the fashion that we have to. Start Chase Brown or Madison. I'd probably go Chase Brown. I'd take the gamble on Chase Brown in that situation, but hopefully you got a better option. AJB is out. Should I play Ridley or 80 Mitchell? I'm going to go 80 Mitchell because I'm a wild man, as I say. Gaming, appreciate you. 80 Mitchell on waivers. Drop JSN or Keon for him. I like 80 Mitchell over Keon and JSN. I guess pick your poison there. I mean, I do believe Keon will come around, so I'm not dropping Keon, I guess. But JSN I like, but I don't know how much opportunity he has right now. AJ Brown is out. Start Goddard or Likely. I go Likely. Likely's earned that spot. Get Likely in there. Do it live. This one here, 0.5 PPR. Need 2. Robinson, Ford, Sharps, Diggs, Worthy, Flowers. I'm going to go with Diggs and Worthy out of these options, but they're very, very close calls. We're talking about 50-50 calls, man. Rice, Parkinson, Worthy, for Andrews. Let's see. Rice and Parkinson for Worthy. Parkenstein. Rice and Worthy for Rice and Parkenstein for Worthy and Andrews. Give me Worthy and Andrews, because I think Rice and Worthy are really close. I really do. So I love Worthy though. I get a big smile on my face whenever I love Worthy. He's so exciting. Pitts or Andrews. Probably go Andrews for safety. Gus, Lloyd, or McIntosh. Probably Gus. I'd go Andrews for safety, but Pitts is nice. I still think he's going to be really good, bro. AR5 warming up. I love seeing AR5 play. Starting Josh Jacobs and HN. Who should I flex? James Conner or JK? I would go Conner and start Likely over Pitts. Yes, start Likely over Pitts. Start Anthony Richardson over Kyler. Yes, Anthony Richardson. Easy calls. I know they seem like they're not, but those are the smart plays. Start DJ Moore, London, or Stevenson. Give me London, baby. I like Stevenson a lot. Give me London. I just have a feeling London's going to find... Actually, Stevenson's safer. London's higher risk, higher reward, but there's a risk involved. Ramondre's safer. Smitty, not sure what to do. I needed 2 starters. Monty, Dobbins, Neighbors, JMO. Dobbins matchup looks tempting. Yeah, but is he getting guaranteed touches? Gus is going to get a lot of work. I don't know, man. It could be fool's gold to a degree. It could be something that he still pops off. And I'm probably going to go Monty and Neighbors if it's me. JMO and Neighbors is also nice, but I'll probably go Monty and Neighbors. I just feel like I'm going to get the secure touchdown. Starters, Mahomes, Gibbs, Mason. Okay, Flowers to the moon. Let's go. Nice job, bro. Nice job. I like the team. Nothing to do. Nothing to see. Go dominate. I don't think I missed a question in there. Appreciate you very much. PPR, Flex, Dobbins, JMO, Dell, or Worthy. I'm going to go with Worthy here. I love Dell. I want you to get Dell in your lineup. Could bench Jacobs for Dobbins and flex a wide receiver. I would, if I could start Dell and Worthy, I'm going to. But if not, Worthy's my starter, and I'd rather have Jacobs over Dobbins. My other running back is Brian Robinson. He's very good too. Okay, so Waddle played. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. Vampy, appreciate you. Vampy says Worthy, Sharps, or BT. Worthy does not sit. Worthy is worthy of your start. Top Gun, reference to my last super chat. Instead of trading Zach Moss for Corum, do I drop Zach Moss for Grendo? I would not drop Zach Moss. Right now he's a starting running back for the Cincinnati Bengals. I think eventually Chase Brown could get the job, but no. Also, A.J. Brown is out. Smith to the moon. Let's go. Smith is going to blow up, and Dotson's a pretty nice pickup and play. Walker out. Start Spears or Madison. Walker out. So, yeah, Spears. I'm going to go Spears. Spears gets that PPR work. Do it live, Spears. Appreciate you. We got super chats flowing in. I hope we get it in time. We got only 20 minutes, and we got 50 sitting here. Non-PPR start, Kyler Murray or JD5. I'm going to go JD5. We got this one right here. London, Worthy, McLaurin, or Dell. Pick 3. I'm going to go London, Worthy, and Dell. Pretty easy call if you ask me. Okay, here we go. Leland says Dell or Olave. Give me Dell. I like both, but give me Dell. Trade Walker, Sharps, Rice, Mixon for HN, Kyron, and MHJ. What? Walker, Sharps, Rice, and Mixon? Easily go get the HN Kyron side by a country mile, and that's going to get vetoed if you have vetoes. Sharp, BT. Give me BT. He's safer. Ingram out, losing due to Hill, Kincaid. Okay. AJB is officially out. Yes, he is. Thank you, Vamp. By the time I saw that, thank you. Kamara, Mixon, Connor, Adams, Godwin, Nico starting. Worthy, Cooks, A.D. Mitchell, and MHJ on my bench. Should I start any of them this week? I'd probably say I sit in Godwin for MHJ. Or no, Worthy. Put Worthy in. How's Worthy on your bench? You can't have Worthy on your bench. He's an absolute superstar, bro. He's just a guy you need to have in your lineup every single time. Thank you. First year listening, 10-team league. Mahomes, Pacheco, Mason, Zamir, B-Rob. Thanks again for your advice. Who to drop for Grendo? I'd probably say you can't really drop any of these guys. You might just need to wait. Grendo is important, but some of your teams are so small bench-wise. I guess Zamir if you want to drop somebody, but that's only if you're feeling really sick about leaving Grendo out there. If you think no one's going to grab them and your benches are so big like that, no one's going to grab them really, right? So it's got to be something to wear. Bambino, did you answer my question? I don't know. Did I? I don't know, Bambino. I think so. If you dropped a super chat, did you answer my question? B-Rob or J-Mo? Like these are tough. Even reading your question again, bro. I don't know what to pick there. That's a tough one. I'm wavering. B-Rob safer, J-Mo's higher risk, higher reward. You kind of got to pick your poison, my guy. It really is that tough of a question. Rich coming in with a $20 hauler. If I had to guess, I'd say B-Rob's just a tad bit safer. Just a tad bit safer given that J-Mo's been banged up. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that can guide you, really. This one here is, this super chat's already been answered. Thank you for that $20 hauler. Let me see what we got here $20 hauler wise. I think we got Rich's on here. Okay. Rich, yo, Smitty, hope your Sunday is good. Need some help. QB, JD5 Stafford. Drop Justice Hill and pick up and play Fields. Over what? Over JD5? No. Wide receiver 2, A.D. Mitchell, McLaurin. I'd probably say J-Mo. I like A.D. Mitchell a lot, but J-Mo. Thank you for your $20 hauler. But do not drop or do not put JD5 on the bench. He's top 5 QB right now. A.J. Brown and what's it say? Throw Dotson in or A.D. Mitchell. I'd throw A.D. Mitchell in. This one's from Ninja. Sharps versus Dobbins. I would probably say Sharps by a hair, just because Dobbins is not guaranteed the touches yet. He might do well. Pick 2, ETN or Sharps. You know, here's where you could go Dobbins in the top one, hedge your bets, and go ETN. I'm not sitting ETN. And Debo, you can't sit Debo, but, bro, how do you sit Rice? You got to make a trade. You're going to get that wrong. every time. Burrow or Stafford. I'm going to go Burrow. Revenge tour game a little bit. I have Cup full PPR. I like the stack doesn't really do anything for me. But Stafford could have a good day. You want safety, go Stafford. You want a little bit of risk because Burrow hasn't, things aren't looking amazing. So you could wait till Burrow pops and go safety, but Burrow has more upside. Brownie says, missed my $20 hauler. Did I? Did I miss it, or did you just think I was not going to get to it? Let's see here. Let's see if Brownie is right or not. Brownie, usually when someone says this, they're... Let's see here. "12-man league, Goff, Jefferson, Olave, Kittle, Bigsby, Garendo have any advice on the team going forward?" Yes, I got to this one, Brownie. Come on, Brownie, take a lap. Appreciate you with your super chat. Thank you very much. Okay. Brownie's slowing us down here. Brownie's slowing us down. We're behind. Alfred, Brownie, appreciate you dropping the super chats. Really, I'm just kidding with you. Kind of. Who would you flex? MHJ, Dell, or JMO? I'm going to say... Give me Dell. Give me Dell. Very close, though. Very, very close. Adam, appreciate you. Brownie, you heard my response, right? Okay, Jamison Williams today or Christian Kirk. I'm going Jamison Williams because he's playing. It sounds like Ingram's out. Ingram out. Ertz, Taysom, Chigakonkwo, Hill. I'm going to go probably Taysom Hill in this situation. It's a tough one, bro. It's a real tough one. I guess Taysom Hill just because he gets work. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Ingram is out, so that sucks. Brownie, did you get my response? Sinatra, MHJ, Connor. I'm going to go Connor safer, but I love MHJ. Okay. Good God, I don't think we're going to get to some of these super chats in time. Smitty, MD, and ringside doc for combat sports like boxing and MMA. I can tell you that Tua should be mandated to out. Well, he's not. They're not going to force him out, and he's going to come back and play, it sounds like, so, which is wild. Start Neighbors or Godwin. I'm going to go Neighbors. Let's see here. ETN, Dobbins, Pollard. Just so you know, guys, we're cutting it close on being able to get any super chats coming in, getting them in time, because we only have, well, we might do it. ETN, Dobbins, Pollard, Ford, Moss, Swift, start 2. I'm going to go ETN and probably Ford here. ETN and Ford, do it live. I think we could do it. We'll do it. We can do it. Don't say we can't do something, Smitty. McLaughlin or Ramirez White. I don't know who this Ramirez White guy, but he sounds fast. I would say give me Rashad White. Lost Walker. This one here from Ricky Bobby, $10 hauler. Go with no kicker. Yeah, you locked in Ray Davis already. I don't know, bro. Go with no kicker. I guess I dropped Christian Watson in hopes to pick him back up, but oh no, drop Singletary. I don't care. Singletary's okay, but I wouldn't go without a kicker, a D ever, if possible. MHJ and Rashad White for Kyron, only if you like winning. Yes, Kamara or Ford, Mason or Pacheco. I'm gonna go Pacheco. Or no, Mason and Pacheco are tied. You literally need to make a trade. This is ridiculous. Start Mason, but sitting Pacheco is a nightmare. Like, he could do so well. Tank or Ford. I'm gonna go Tank. This one here, Ingram out, pick up Taysom or Parkinson. Parkinson's safer, but Taysom's higher risk, higher reward, but Parkinson's safer. PPR, Okonkwo, Ingram is out. Lamar or JD, I'm gonna go JD5. I don't know. I mean, Lamar's safer. Don't be a wild man like me if you can't sleep at night. Don't come in here and go, oh, Smitty, you told me JD5. Like, make your own decision, but Lamar is pretty steady. I don't think you could go wrong with Lamar. I think you could go wrong with JD5, but you could also go very right. Conco, JD5, that's my decision, but you do what you got to do. Ford, JMO, Sharps, and Dell. I'm going to go Ford. Dell. Dell and Ford is safe. Dell and JMO is a little higher risk, but higher upside. So pick your poison there. JD5 or CJ Stroud. I can't sit CJ Stroud. Okay, I love JD5, but we're right below that. It's you got to go CJ. Pick one, Dell, Ayuk, or Metcalf. I'm gonna go Dell with Rice, Mason in the flex. Nice job. Hit the like button, says Andre. All right, we're moving a little bit faster on these supers. Here we go. Jason, pick one. Replace AJB. I'm going to go Reed probably, but I do love AD Mitchell this week, so I'd probably say Reed. And even if Dotson was available, I don't think you're sitting Reed. Should I do Blake Corum for Dalton Schultz? I'm starting Sinnott. I don't know. They're both not amazing options, so maybe you just keep your running back. But I don't know Sinnott. I like Sinnott, but we don't know when he's going to pop. It could be this week. It could be next week. DeAndre Swift or Dotson. I'm going to say, give me Dotson, believe it or not. Fields or Burrow. I'm going to go Fields. JD or Baker. I'm going to go JD5. I'm not saying JD5. Drop Deontay for AD Mitchell. Yes, get AD Mitchell. Get him in your lineup. Sharps or Ford. I'm going Ford. BT or Reed. I'm going Reed. That's a good question. Flex spot Tank Dell or Scary Terry. Give me Tank Dell. I love Scary Terry this week, though. PPR, do I start Olave or Dobbins? I go Olave. Very, very close. This one here, Lamar, HN, Connor, Flowers, Amon-Ra, Laporta. What are we doing here? Any changes? I don't think so. Looking at this, Lamar, HN, Connor, Flowers, Amon-Ra, Laporta, Mason, bench. Henry's hard to sit. Doubtful. Okay, BT, right. I guess if you can change Flowers out for Henry, but if you can't move those RBs, I'm not sitting Mason. Henry and Connor's close. I think you probably have it right, but Henry or Connor. Chat, can we vote on that? That's too close. Henry or Connor? Vote. Who you starting, Henry or Connor? Smitty, you missed my question. I keep getting asked that and it slows me down because I go back and I find out it's not right. You guys just aren't patient enough. Minding my own business. I'm pretty sure I got to you. Different 3 leagues. Yes, I got to this one. This is wasting time. We're wasting time, bro. We're wasting time. Thank you, minding my own business, but mind your own business. Okay. Guys, it's going to be a little bit of a wait. Start Worthy or Diggs. I'm going to go Worthy. There's no way I'm sitting Worthy. Worthy's the guy. Breaking news, Ingram's out. Thank you, appreciate you. We got caught up in time, appreciate you. Ayuk, Diggs, Ramondre, or Jacobs, PPR. I'm going to go Diggs. He's kind of earned it. Ramondre has 2, though. MHJ or Tank Dell, love both of them. Start both if you can, but Tank Dell if I'm forced. Deciding who to flex between Worthy and Jacobs, I'm going Worthy. My starters are Wilson and Debo. Yes, Worthy's never benched for me unless it's like a top 5, 6, 7 wide receiver. This one right here, Hall, one Flowers or Pittman or Reed. I'm probably going to go Reed in this situation, but bro, that's a really close call. Maybe make a trade. Smitty missed my other $4 super chats. Charles T, hold on, let me go look. I think there needs to be a punishment for people that say I missed their super chat when we've already got to it. I don't know if I did get to his super chat though. Let's see, Charles T. There should be a punishment for this. I have Wicks and Christian Watson on my bench. Who do I drop for Garendo? Wicks. I don't know that I got to this one yet, but I go Wicks. I drop Wicks. But Charles T, I may not have got to it yet, but we'll see. Maybe you're the one person that's right on this. Tank Dell or Charbonnet. I'm going Tank Dell. Flex spot, I have Ford and HN. Running back, Hill. I'm going Tank Dell. This one here, need 2. Ford, Dell, Worthy. Go Dell and Worthy. Easy call. Love Ford, but no. Starting 2, Dell, Jacobs, MHJ. I'm going Dell and MHJ given the quarterback situation in Green Bay. Scary Terry or Drake. My guy's facing as JD5. I'm going Drake regardless. Olave, Ladd, Yoshivas, Zamir at the flex. I'm going Olave. That's pretty easy. Zach, Sharps or Najee. I go Sharps this week. Connor or Mason. Come on, Mason's the play. Should I flex AD Mitchell or BT? I'm gonna go BT or AD Mitchell. I'm gonna go AD Mitchell. It's kind of risky. BT safer. Drop right for Corum or Algier. Drop right for IG. Who's IG? Isaac Rendo. Come on, guys. I can't. When I'm moving this quick, I can't go off abbreviations. No one knows him as IG. I have to literally go through my brain as it's mush right now. I'm going to say give me Corum overall, just if I'm in a vacuum. Last minute subs for Ingram, Taysom Hill, Juwan Johnson. Shaheed or Kirk, I'm going to go Shaheed. Tough matchup for the Jags. Jaden Daniels or Kyler, I'm going to go JD5. Rush, appreciate you. Full PPR Pittman or JMO this week. I'm going to go JMO. Scared of the Colts blowing out the Packers. It is what it is. Devontae Smith, Neighbors, or Godwin. Devontae Smith now that A.J. Brown is out. And I go Neighbors probably. Devontae Smith has to be starting. Should I drop? Let's see here. JMO this week. Full PPR Pittman. JMO this week. Scared of Colts. Should I drop Wright for Corum, Allen, or Lloyd? I would probably say Corum by a hair, but I think Wright is still somebody to monitor. His time still very much can come. Need to start two. Sharps, MHJ, London, and MHJ. Pretty easy call. Mason or Rice, you need both of them in your lineup, Prodigy. I can't tell you to bench one of those guys. I can tell you I'm not benching Mason, but I'm not benching either one. You got to figure it out. You got to make a trade. You got to get on the ringer and get something done. Can I drop Wicks for Juwan Johnson? Sure. Wicks is not going to probably pop yet. Monty or Worthy? I'm going to go Worthy. A.D. Mitchell versus Pickens. I'm going to say Pickens. A.J. Brown out. Glad I have H-Ant. Let's go H-Ant to the moon. Last minute waiver wire for Ingram. Juwan Johnson, Taysom Hill is what I said earlier. Bro, please check my first super chat. Ricky, I think I did. I think you're... Ricky, I think you're if you're not first, you're last. I think you're wasting time, Ricky. I think you're wasting time. Thank you, Bryce, with the blank $4.99. Jay, appreciate you with the $1.99. Ricky Bobby, I know I checked your other super chat. Jay with the blank $1.99, appreciate you. This one's from Crusader. Brian Robinson Jr. Or Worthy. I'm going Worthy. Rate my best to worst. I would go probably Corum, Benson, Corum, Garendo in that order. Not everybody can own Garendo. Tank Dell or Brian Thomas Jr. Tank Dell. This one right here, you went past my question, Boss Pittman or JMO. I go JMO. Appreciate you. Ford or Stevenson. I go Stevenson. This one right here, $9.99 Holler start Stafford or Murray. I'm going to go Murray. I have Cooper Kupp and a McBride. Also, Walker, AJB, need a running back 2 flex. I'm going to go Monty, available off waivers. None of those guys are better than Monty. Monty's a pretty solid play. Got Mason in the last draft. Attaboy Bay. Appreciate you. Michael, appreciate your super chat here. Amon-Ra St. Brown or Hurts in a super flex. Amon-Ra St. Brown or Hurts. Oh, no, AR5. I'm sorry. It was blurry until it cleared on my screen. My screen is weird. Hard to explain. AR5 or Hurts. I'm going to go Hurts. I can't sit Hurts, but damn good both players. Make a trade. First super, Reed or Dotson. I'm going to go probably Reed, my guy. Love the show. Show loves you back. This one. Dang it. I closed one. Viral clips. I'm on. Let me see. Closed one. Let me see. Viral clips. I think this is the one. We starting Dak or Mahomes? Good. I found it. I'm going Mahomes. Come on, bro. You're not sitting Mahomes, man. That's ridiculous. Anything can happen, but you're not sitting Mahomes. Drop Wicks or McMillan. I'm dropping Wicks probably, believe it or not. Thank you, Charles T. Appreciate you. Viral, appreciate you. All right, we're getting close here. I got to get through these super chats. We're getting really close. We got such little time. Start, sit, Javonte, Lazard. I'm not going to get to any of my lineups today. I'm gonna have somebody this bit like Ingram in there. Javonte, Lazard, Sharps, Tyler Johnson. I'm going to go Tyler Johnson. This Khalil, appreciate you. Start 1 wide receiver, 2 Pittman, Zay or Reed. We're going to go. I'm going to go Reed, but there's some risk to it. McLaurin or Sharps. I'm going to go Sharps for safety. Devontae Smith or Collins. I probably go Devontae Smith this week, but that's hard. Tyler Johnson or Dotson in the flex. AJB. Tyler or Dotson. I'm gonna go Tyler Johnson. It's really tough though. Worthy, Monty or Olave. I'm gonna go Worthy. Miss me, Smitty. Yes, Kirkwood. Dell or Jacobs. I'm gonna go Dell. Before the stream started, and I appreciate you there, pal. Debo and Mahomes going crazy. Let's go. Appreciate you, Tyler. Flex Rice, MHJ, or Dell. I'm going to go Rice, but you got to make a trade. You need all those guys in your lineup. Keenan Allen or Dotson. I'm probably going to go Keenan Allen if he's a go, but he's still banged up. So Dotson's safer, I guess. Need to MHJ, Neighbors, or Jameson. I'm going to go MHJ and Neighbors, but this is close in that order. Brian Thomas Jr. Or Olave. I'm going to go Olave. You kind of have to. Christian Watson versus the Colts or Lockett. I'm going to go Christian Watson, but that's really tough. He gets some runs and stuff like that. So I'm dropped the other 4 during the show. Drop the other 4 during the show, says Charles T. Charles T, I don't know what that question's for. You got to include it in the message, or you just tell me this other super chat. Appreciate you. Kirk or Singletary, I'm going Kirk. And Jigba or Pierce at flex, I'm going to go in Jigba. This one here, Worthy or Tank Dell, then London or Worthy. I'm going to go Worthy, and then I'm going to go Worthy in both. But you could go Tank in the first one and Worthy in the second one to hedge. Start Kyler Murray or Baker. I'm going Kyler. We got 4 left. I'm doing it. Smitty, love the hard work always, brother. Start Muth or Parkinson. Devontae Smith or B-Rob. Devontae Smith. Need to talk to you about making trades. Hit you up. Thank you, James. Fonz, London, Ford, DK, Reed, BT. I'm probably going to go DK, I guess. That's a really tough one. Ryder, Benson, Stash. I would probably go Benson overall, but I don't mind stashing Wright too if you feel safe about that. I still think Wright has a shot. Like, everyone's writing him off too early, right? AJB out. Start BT or Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson safer. Richardson or JD5. Richardson by a hair. And this one here, JK Ford, Dell, London, who to flex. I'm gonna go probably Dell in this one. What a job getting all those out in time. We had, good Lord, that was hard. I got to go through my lineups real quick. Hang tight for me real quick while I go through these lineups. I don't know what I'm going to do. Marsman, I don't think I have anybody out. Let me just take a gander at my Marsman team. I look good, Marsman. Let's go. Looking at my other team. This is my important buddy league. I've got everybody, I believe, going, so I don't think I'm worried or in jeopardy there. Let me go with my other league where I'm playing money, big money. I got Scott Fishbowl, which I don't even know if I can check that in time. This is my other team. I got to look at that real quick. Looking good, looking good, looking good. I don't think I got Ingram anywhere. That's what I'm worried about. I don't know if I have Ingram somewhere. I got to look at Miss Smitty's league too. Cooper Cup, Malik Neighbors, Fields. I think I'm good there. Tank Bigsby in there. Let me go to Miss Smitty's league. That's on Yahoo. So let me go pull up Yahoo. I only play one Yahoo league. Yahoo's not bad. I don't hate Yahoo. It's not. Yahoo and ESPN are fun to play in, but they're not necessarily the very, very best to manage. It sucks managing in those leagues. Achan, Likely, Kyron. I think I'm good. I have a couple leagues I still need to check, but you guys are more important. Brian Rogers with a $20 hauler. Pat Mahomes or Anthony Richardson. Worthy or Dobbins. I'm going Worthy, and I'm going Mahomes. I'll never sit Mahomes. I don't care what anybody tells me. And thank you so much for the $20 hauler, my man. You absolutely rock. Thank you so much. Neighbors, B-Rob, Mason. Mason, you can't sit Mason. Next up would be Neighbors for me, but Mason's an absolute must start. You made it mission complete. I don't know how we got through all those super chats. There were so many of them. Full PPR, pick 2. Tank, Stevenson, or Sharps. I'm gonna go Tank. We had 175 super chats. 175 super chats that I went through in that amount of time. That's a record. Full PPR, pick 2. Tank, Stevenson, Sharps. I'm going Stevenson and Tank. We got this one, Flex, AJB out, Kirk, Reed, or Mitchell. I'm going to go Reed. And then we got this one here, Reed or Lazard. I'm going to go Reed. And then we got this one right here, Yoshi Voss or Palmer. I guess Palmer, bro, but maybe there's a better option out there. We nailed another couple super chats out of the way. Boom, doing it live. And we've got 7 minutes to spare. Bring the super chats. We don't need to be held back. Your boy Smitty can handle it. We can hit 200. Woo! Woo! On that note, since we have a little break, I didn't realize we'd have a break.
Well, no going back now. You sure you want to do this, Kyle? Yeah. We have to. Let's go. Start the procedure. Masonites assemble.
Masonites assemble, Masonites assemble, Masonites assemble. You guys absolutely rock. Appreciate every single one of you. You guys are the reason I do this, okay? And I work for you, so I can't thank you enough for being here. And I know we still got some super chats coming in, so I'm gonna hit those right now. I am combing through some different things here to make sure my rankings are acceptable on the fantasyfootballshow.com. Guys, make sure you get on over to the fantasyfootballshow.com. All right, those are all saved, making sure we're good there. There's always some last minute stuff that happens. It is what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up these last couple super chats. We've got a few minutes left, and we got 5 that just came flowing in like wine. Full PPR 2 running backs: Rashad White, Charbonnet, or Brian Robinson Jr. I'm going to go Rashad White and Brian Robinson Jr. because of the timeshare going on over in Jacksonville. This one right here from who's this? Ford or ETN. I'm not and Baker or Burrow. I'm going Burrow and ETN. I'm not sitting ETN in that situation. Monty Ridley for my Stevenson. It's pretty even. I'd probably take Stevenson. Be honest with you right now, but Monty's still solid. You know what? Long term, I'd rather Monty. I'm sorry. I'd rather Monty. For this week, though, I wouldn't, but that doesn't matter in the trade question. Play MHJ or London. I'm going to go MHJ. Had to sit Brown. Only flex is Mason. Mason to the moon. Mason to Mars. Yeah, Mason to Mars.
To Mars.
Okay, Corey, thank you for your super chat. Mason to Mars. This one here, London, Diggs or Worthy. I'm going to go Worthy. Why you just leave CMC head on the table like that? I hadn't finished the animation yet. I had to go live last night, so there it is. Thoughts on Shoemaker? He's okay. He's okay. He's definitely a decent play. For people saying another plug and play for tight end, you got Juwan Johnson, you got Shoemaker, you got Taysom Hill. Start 2, MHJ, Neighbors, Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith is a lock. I'm going to go MHJ, but Neighbors is a tad safer. But MHJ and Devontae Smith for me, guy. Godwin or Kelsey in the flex. I'm going to go Kelsey. And then this one from Charles T. Charles T, appreciate you. Charles T to the moon. Charles T to the moon.
To the moon.
Charles T to Mars.
To Mars.
Charles T to Saturn.
To Saturn.
Okay, Charles T, appreciate you. Charles T. Amari Cooper or Shaheed. I'm going to go Cooper. I think he has a good day. Shaheed got me 30 points last week. Well, you know what? You can roll with the hot hand. Shaheed's not bad. PPR Godwin or Brian Robinson Jr. I would go Brian Robinson Jr. here. Drop right for Grendo. If it makes you sleep well at night because you got Mason, it does make sense. Okay, but keep an eye on Jalen Wright because I think his day could still come. But as far as the Shaheed and Cooper question, honestly, bro, go with your gut because if your gut's saying Shaheed got you where you are right now, look, I mean, is Cooper guaranteed anything? Watson's a mess. So I'm fine with Shaheed. I think Cooper does have a good day, but bro, we could just as easily be coming in here going, never starting Cooper again. I mean, Watson's an absolute straight disaster, bro. Absolute disaster. So it is what it is. Appreciate every single one of you in here right now, by the way. Celebratory messages. We got this one. Smitty has a particular set of skills that make me a nightmare for your league mates. Damn straight, bro. And Ford or Dobbins, this membership question from Michael O'Grady. I'm going to say give me Ford. And then this one here, Sharps or Ford. I'm going to go probably Ford again. These are great questions, but I think those are my answers. And, you know, I'm going to be right on, if I'm at my best on my game, 70% of these. So understand that if I'm wavering and your gut tells you something else, go with your gut because I'm going to get 30% of these wrong minimum. I'm rolling the dice with Taysom. Evan Ingram is out. I don't blame you at all. Young, do it live. Young, do it live. Baytown, this is the last super chat for right now, and I think we'll be cutting it close here. Flex, Jones, Reed, or BT. Jones, Reed, or BT? Let me get the red zone up on my phone here. Jones, Reed, or BT? I assume that's Aaron Jones in Bay. I'm going to go probably Reed, personally. And then Bruce with the super chat, McConkey or Reed? I'm going to go Reed. A lot of Reed questions today, which I understand because we're Reed people. You know, we talked about Reed all offseason, and he blows up in week 1 and he loses his quarterback. And it sucks. It is what it is. This one here from Whittington, G-Man, Whittington or be the Puka over D-Rob, Tyler? I don't know. Whittington was supposed to be, but then all of a sudden we're seeing Tyler Johnson climb up, and D-Rob was... Look, again, I said the stat last night. I'm not sure if it's true because my brain is a little foggy. I'm pretty sure it's accurate. I can't find the stat, but I think that when Kupp and Puka were on the field last year for a lot of games together, I believe that D-Rob, Demarcus Robinson, averaged over 5 or I believe 6 targets a game. But Tyler Johnson looked the part last week, and he's physically taking the role of Puka. So he's in the role, but does that mean he outscores everybody? I don't know. Got Kincaid, trade Laporta for Dell, and and a first. Dell and a first for trade Laporta. I guess, bro. That's not bad. If you think it could be an early first rounder, Dell's fantastic. I would probably do that trade in a keeper league, in a dynasty league. I think that's a good move, bro. I think it's a good move. Just make sure it's not like last pick or something like that. But if it's got a shot, I like that. That's good. Look, you got Kincaid. I still believe in Kincaid. Don't be like everybody else. Don't be like everybody else. People are so wild, bro. Red Zone's starting right now. I can't wait. I can't freaking wait. Red Zone, here we go. Red Zone City. Doing it live. Red Zone's loading. All right, I'll see you all after the game. We'll do a recap after the afternoon games. Last super chat, Devontae Smith or Rashee Rice. I'd probably say Rashee Rice, but bro, you got to get Devontae Smith in your lineup somehow, some way. Good luck, everyone. See you all after the games. Live Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Live Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Live whenever big news breaks. Live after the games, the recap shows. See you all then.